We tend to see high intelligence as the ultimate advantage, a golden ticket to a life of success and achievement. We imagine a world where problems are easily solved, complex concepts are effortlessly understood, and every challenge is met with brilliant insight. But what if that's only half the story? What if having a brain that runs faster and deeper than most comes with its own unique, and often hidden, set of problems? The truth is, for many highly intelligent people, their gift can feel like a double-edged sword. It can lead to a profound sense of isolation, a constant battle with boredom, and a mind that sometimes feels more like a tormentor than a tool. This isn't about complaining, it's about acknowledging the rarely discussed challenges that come with seeing the world through a high-resolution lens. Today we're not talking about the benefits of a high IQ, we're exploring the other side of the coin. These are the 6 problems you'll almost certainly face if you are too intelligent. Let's start with the one that happens inside your own head. Number 6. Chronic overthinking and analysis paralysis. A powerful mind is an analytical mind. It can see a problem from every conceivable angle, identify all the variables, and forecast a dozen potential outcomes. While this is a great strength for complex problem solving, it can be a debilitating curse when it comes to making simple, everyday decisions. What should I eat for lunch? Which movie should I watch? A simple choice for most can become a complex cost-benefit analysis for an overactive mind. This tendency to dissect everything can lead to analysis paralysis, where you get so lost in the endless loop of pros and cons that you become frozen, unable to make any decision at all. This isn't indecisiveness, it's the burden of seeing too many possibilities at once. This internal struggle often leads to an external one. Number 5. Feeling lonely and chronically misunderstood. This is perhaps the most painful and common problem for highly intelligent individuals. When your thoughts, your humor, and your vocabulary operate on a different frequency, finding people who truly get you can be incredibly difficult. Your jokes, which might rely on abstract connections or obscure references, may fall flat. Your genuine concerns about complex global issues might be dismissed as overly dramatic or weird. You might try to share an idea you're passionate about only to be met with blank stares or a complete lack of interest. This can lead to a profound sense of loneliness, a feeling of being an alien, observing a world that doesn't speak your language. You learn to simplify your thoughts and dumb down your conversations just to fit in, which can feel like a betrayal of your true self. Next, a problem that comes from both the outside world and from within. Number 4. The crushing weight of expectations and impostor syndrome. Once you're labeled as the smart one, a heavy burden of expectation is placed upon you. Teachers, parents, and bosses expect you to have all the answers, to never fail, to always be brilliant, but the greatest pressure often comes from within. You set impossibly high standards for yourself, and anything less than perfection can feel like a catastrophic failure. This can lead to a paralyzing fear of taking risks, and even when you do succeed, you might be haunted by a persistent feeling that you're a fraud, that you've just been lucky, and that any moment now everyone will discover you're not as smart as they think you are. This is classic imposter syndrome, and it is rampant among high achievers. The smarter you are, the more aware you are of how much you don't know, which only fuels the feeling of being an imposter. This leads us to a problem that can define your entire experience with work and education. Number 3. Constant boredom and a desperate need for stimulation. A powerful engine needs to run. When a highly intelligent mind is forced to engage with tasks that are simple, repetitive, or mundane, it can be mentally excruciating. A traditional classroom where you have to wait for everyone else to catch up, or a job that involves endless routine tasks, can feel like a prison. This isn't arrogance. It's a genuine neurological need. Your brain is wired for complexity and craves novelty. When it's understimulated, it can lead to a profound lack of motivation, disengagement, and even behaviors that look like laziness or a lack of focus. You might find yourself daydreaming constantly or creating your own mental challenges just to stay sane. Now for a problem that deals with the very nature of existence. Number 2. A heightened awareness of the world's flaws and existential angst. Ignorance can be bliss, but a high-functioning mind rarely has that luxury. Highly intelligent people don't just see the surface of things, they see the underlying systems, the inconsistencies, and the deep-seated problems of the world. They are acutely aware of hypocrisy, logical fallacies, and societal injustices. This can be emotionally draining. Furthermore, this analytical mind often turns inward, leading to deep questions about the meaning of life, the inevitability of death, and one's own place in the universe. This tendency toward existential angst or depression is more common in gifted individuals, not because their lives are worse, but because they are simply more aware of the full, and often harsh, spectrum of the human condition. And finally, a problem that affects your daily interactions with the world. Number 1. A dislike for small talk and a tendency to question authority. For a mind that craves deep, meaningful information, small talk can feel like torture. Conversations about the weather or office gossip can feel like a complete waste of cognitive energy. You crave authentic connection and the exchange of significant ideas, which can make you seem aloof, intimidating, or socially awkward in casual settings. At the same time, you have a natural tendency to question everything. You don't accept rules or instructions at face value. This isn't about being rebellious. It's about a need for things to make logical sense. You'll question a manager's inefficient workflow or a company's illogical policy, which can often be perceived as being difficult or insubordinate, when in reality you're just trying to understand and optimize the system. So, if you've ever felt the sting of loneliness in a crowded room, the frustration of a mind that won't switch off, or the weight of a world you feel too deeply, know that you are not alone. These challenges are not a sign that there's something wrong with you. They are the inherent, unavoidable side effects of a brilliant and complex mind navigating a world that isn't always built for it. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to managing them and learning to appreciate the full spectrum of your unique gift. Do any of these problems resonate with you? Are there others you would add to the list? Share your experiences in the comments. It's a powerful way to feel a little less misunderstood. If this video sheds some light on the other side of intelligence, please give it a like and subscribe to High IQ Society for more content that understands.